Hey guys, it's Casper here with a 10-minute update for you. When it comes to Twitter, and basically most of the charts that I'm doing will be, again, not most of them, but I do post here on regular basis. But most of the more in-depth stuff when it comes to the stock picks, the entries and all that. Again, check out the Substack. You can see here we do platinum. Just released the platinum one here. That's again gold, silver, uranium, of course, commodities, all good stuff, which is available for you if again have a peek at it and see how it fits you if you want to. Anyways, Twitter. Let's see what's happening here. So I posted this one here that is platinum is only a few percent away from starting a massive outperformance period over gold, and gold does look good as well. So to me here, this is an exciting time to look at platinum. Platinum is also up, I think, 5% today. So yeah, platinum, palladium, of course, as well, but also rhodium. Yeah, rhodium, which did, I think, 40x in like a few years, not so long ago. Again, looks really frisky. And yeah, um, good. Here we want to look at silver divided by the Dixie on the 3 monthly time frame. So silver is to outperform the dollar index for quite some time. The reason is, again, we had a big trend line breakage at the early start of 2024. You know this. Again, if you've been following me, that was a big moment in time. Multiple reasons. You had gold breaking out. You had gold breaking out against inflation. You had silver break above the 26. You had a lot of fancy stuff happening. And this quarter here, you can see large tail, but we're breaking back above the big bear market breakdown here and the highs of 2020 and now here. So big, you could call it cup and handle, but again, we are now having silver breaking one of the biggest horizontal resistances in a very long time, plus the downtrend is breaking. So typically what you see on such a pattern here is you're going to see all-time highs getting tested there, that one there. So silver is outperforming the dollar from this moment on until proven otherwise on the monthly time frame. Absolutely fantastic, and we are very pleased with that. So here we have inflation divided by the Dixie, and you can now see here that the dollar index is the strongest of the fiat. One of them, right? I guess you have the Swiss franc, but other than that, normally the dollar is king, right? However, inflation has broken out of a 15-year range. This is the one here, sideways for a very long time, and that's a very, very thick resistance that is getting broken out here during this quarter here. We have roughly 1 month still, but again, inflation breaking out against one of the most strong fiats is never good for the dollar, of course. But imagine all the others, that is struggling. The very small fiats in very poor countries, they are going to get smoked over the next 5, 10 years. The dollar is going to struggle for sure, but there are so many paper, whatever it is, that has basically no value anymore, and it's gonna suck even more. So yeah, that is big tailwind, by the way, to silver and gold, massive, and platinum for sure. Um, yep, here is the platinum video that I just released on Substack. So check it out if you want to see what's going on there. Um, we want to do this. This is silver. What a great day. And and this blue triangle here was the start of it all, the precursor, which I also gave a somewhat detailed analysis, short-term time frame to the very long time frame and back again. And I said that this is most likely, well, it could be, the precursor to a big break to the red. If we break that, we're going to see the golden get taken out. And we had a bit of a pause and then boom, we popped today. So next up, $40 silver. Yes, $40. That is beautiful. Beautiful, $40. You rarely see $40, right? But This one we did talk about, so we're not going to do that, of course. Then we want to do have some great stuff down here. Where are you? There you are. Because I have a script or an indicator. It just I think it's a script more, but where we measure the distance of the price to the 200 moving average or the 100. Again, you can. It's a variable that you can change. In this case, I have the USD WTI on the 1 weekly. So what you see here is that the horizontal, that is the 200 weekly moving average. And then you have the price oscillating around that, like a sine wave. Not a sine wave, but again, the cycle around it. And here it is that if the price can break again out against the 200 weekly, which is this golden here. So same as on a price chart, this is the price in relation to the 200 weekly. So if we can break this wedge here, boom, to the upside, then again we're breaking out against the momentum, which after touching 3 times here is very needed. But if we do, we could see some some price movement to the upside. Again, at least a little pump here. So that is again interesting. Um, Also interesting here is the exact same thing that I have explained before. This is the U.UN, however, on the weekly. So the Sprott Physical Uranium Trust has been above its 200 weekly moving momentum since 2020. So that is a 5-year bull. You can see we started to break here. So we were above the 200 weekly, and then we had a very large correction, which is basically the 1 year. Oh, it's actually 1.5 now, but 1.5 year bull flag. And we're peaking out of that momentum as we speak. So if we start to see it climb here, means that the bull flag will be broken, and we will continue the 5-year bull market that we have had for the Sprott Physical Uranium Trust. Beautiful, beautiful. That is, again, that is really nice to see a momentum break against a very long momentum. That is good. Same thing here, guys, is the URA on the weekly. Uranium miners ETF measured against the 200 weekly momentum. This aligns up with the $34 on the URA. And yes, it will be fun. So what I'm trying to show here is that, again, here you have the price in relation to the 200 weekly. So insanely long time frame. That is 4 years of momentum. And you can clearly see the resistance. And meaning if we can start to tag here, maybe pull back a bit, and then we boom, then we go. That means that the price is outperforming slash breaking out against the 200 weekly, and therefore the price itself is gonna again rise even further than the already upsloping 200 weekly. So very important momentum break here could happen within weeks, maybe months. So that is terrific. SILJ, same thing applies. Cup and handle on the momentum, and we're breaking out of the momentum here. So cup and handle when we measure against momentum and not price, again, always a good thing to see. And we are higher today actually because this is rough. This is 2 days ago, so we should be up here because silver miners is up 6-7% since then, and it means that we have the momentum breakout. This is a 4-year cup and handle, and you can do the measure and all that, but we should see, in my view, if I were to do, we could see rough at least 100% outperformance of the price in relation to the 200 weekly. Whatever that price will be at the end, we do not know. But again, good. I don't think I have much more, guys. It's been a great day for silver. It's been a great day for platinum. Again, check that video out if you want to. And yeah, if you like the content, guys, please thumbs up, all that good stuff. It's a pleasure to do this, and I hope you enjoy the content and it gives you some good things to look for. So have a great day. I want to hit the bed. Cheers, guys. Bye.